it's me, Riddimer again, and this is part 2. If you didn't watch part 1, watch it now. Well, we're about to start part 2, so here we go. Once upon a time, in Little Red Riding Hood's village, Little Red Riding Hood was getting ready for Halloween, and that was going to be a Halloween party. And the big bad wolf got released from the circus, so he wanted to win the prize. So, yeah. And then the big bad wolf was dressing as Little Red Riding Hood. And then Little Red Riding Hood was going to go trick-or-treating, but then the big bad wolf came into Little Red Riding Hood's village. He ate Mrs. Cake, and then an old man he called the police, and they said to the police, police officer, the big bad wolf has ate Mrs. Cake. And then the police officer heard it wrong, so then he said, Little Red Riding Hood has ate Mrs. Cake. And then the old man said yes, but then he said no, that's not it. But then the police officer just cut the phone too quick. And then the police officer got Little Red Riding Hood, put her in jail. And then Little Red Riding Hood asked, why am I literally in jail? And then the police officer said, well, you and Mrs. Cake. So then Little Red Riding Hood just thought, okay, maybe this is just a tale. But then she remembered that when she went to the circus one day, the big bad wolf wasn't there. So then she said, can I phone my grandma? Then the police officer said, yes, there's the telephone, here you go. She got the telephone, she phoned Grandma, but then the telephone was at her house, and Grandma had already been eaten by the big bad wolf. And then she said, Grandma's not picking up. But then the police officer already went to sleep. And then she saw the keys right there. So then she thought, how can I get the keys? I don't have really long arm. But then she thought she just threw the telephone, or the telephone wire stretched. And then she pulled the telephone, and then she got the keys. She unlocked the door, got the big bad wolf, put him in jail, and locked the door, and she set up a mouse trap, but that worked. So, and she woke the policeman up, and then said, look, this is the real big bad wolf. And then she pat the big bad wolf on the back. And then the big bad wolf spat out Grandma and Mrs. Cake. And then, guess who won the costume party? It was Little Red Riding Hood. There was like a wheelchair, but then she didn't need it. So then she gave it to her grandma so she could whiz past everywhere. So here it is, guys, part 2. Tomorrow, I think tomorrow's gonna be part 3. So look out for part 3. Bye.